Morning. Whew. Talk about a temperature change. We went from 90 to 60. This is Friday, September 23rd. Brad and I are working on some semis, greasing some fifth wheels, greasing some front ends, checking some things out before harvest. Dad went after some batteries because, surprise, surprise, one of the semis has a bad set of batteries. We're just going to go ahead and replace those. And BJ is getting ready for some wedding festivities. So if you haven't watched the last video, or a couple videos ago, my oldest nephew's getting married over at the Hoop Barn. He's having his rehearsal over there. So this is going to be kind of a slow day. We're going to do this in the morning. Around noon, we're going to cut out of here and start getting ready for that, which is at 4. So yeah, we should have plenty of time to do all that. I'll tell you, we still don't have much corn that's very dry that we've hand checked, but the neighbors, they done shelled some corn. 20%. That's got us itching. Everything we've checked's been in the 30s. Dad just dropped us off some batteries. Guess Dad and I are going to Hughes equipment today because his truck is done. Like I say, this is the day after Farm Science. Both our trucks were up there, but there was a couple things that still needed to be installed on them that they just didn't have time to get before the show. So Dad's is done, which is good because I had to take them some stuff for my truck. And then mine will be done later this week, or first of next week, I guess. Brad's going to do the truck shuffle, and Dad and I are going to go over to the Hoop Barn and do the equipment shuffle. We've got to get all this equipment out of here. Fingers crossed, no dead batteries. Come on. Those batteries are fairly new, and they're still weak. By fairly new, I mean like 3 months old. Yeah, I know. We could put a tender on them. We'll just complain about it endlessly. That's how we roll. My reel locks are on right there because we were working under this reel. We didn't want it to fall on us, but this reel is right in the way. This sticker is dangerous and inconvenient, but I do like fake Newtons. Name that movie. Classic. The young folk probably haven't even seen it. I guess I'm old now. Almost forgot. So I'm assuming that by now the shop videos came out where we tell you what kind of shop we're getting, but basically the way this shop is going to sit here, probably already said this before, but we're going to say it again. Basically, we're going to have the corner of the new shop, the back corner of it, in line with this building, so there's going to be no overlap, but in line with this building, 20 feet off of it. So basically the corner of the shop would be right about here. Yeah, it's probably about 20 feet. Then it's going to extend out that way 120 feet, extend out that way 100 feet. And then if we ever needed to, I want to be able to extend that way more and connect into this building. I don't know if we'd ever want to do that. This building is going to stay still a pretty good building. And this is probably where seed, chemical, metal, so like the stuff that we don't necessarily want in the shop will stay in here. I'd love to one day clean this building up. I just think like the truss work in it is really cool looking. I don't know. I always thought that this building would have been a really cool party barn if it was all cleaned up, like redone inside, but that'll probably never happen. But it's still a good storage building, so that's what it'll be. Slow. The good news is this building's not super dirty, because we just had a field day for Sea Consultants here. So blowing it out shouldn't take too long. We'll just hit it with the leaf blower, a couple chunks of dirt off the loader it looks like, and that's really about it. And like I said, this isn't the wedding, this is just the rehearsal day. Might as well get the first coffee stains in this thing. The first of many. Whoa. So this tractor will be available at Ohio Ag for sale after the 1st of the month. So if anyone's looking for a 1,000-hour 1038, this has been a good one. We've really had no issues with this tractor. If it had dual hydraulic pumps, it would not be leaving. We would be keeping it. Are you excited?
What's that? Oh, still working on it. Don't see it. Yep.
I believe I see it.
Still working on it.
I thought they put new wheels on my truck for a second. That ain't my truck. It's more like it though. I'd take it. So they're still finishing up Dad's truck. We're a little early. This is kind of what Dad was originally wanting. I mean, he's happy with what he got, but says got this cutout. He is kind of thinking stashing things there, but I think he's pretty darn happy. That is an option on the bed he got, but he opted for the full box here, which takes the bed out to flush to here. Morning.
Hello.
She's getting better. Today we are doing a little bit more of the harvest preparations, so we kind of hoping to maybe try some beans tomorrow. Don't think that it'll be like a full bore, we're diving in and it's you know, run, but we've got some beans pretty close to the bins here that look like they're ready. We want to try them. So Dad is actually going to work on the number 3 bin, the slide door, and it's messed up. BJ is working on the other grain bins, just finishing cleaning those out, like the floors and everything. And then we've got a fellow from Pipe Ag coming down to update some iPads. Speaking of which, the Pipe Ag guy's here now. This is a couple hours after we drove over here, but got a lot of stuff going on. We got Pipe Ag's truck back there. We got Ryan from Diversified Services there. So Ryan is the K-building dealer, and yeah, I think he just sold us a building. So Dad is going to go get a check right now. And that's the down payment for the future Brown Farms World headquarters shop.
Just gonna need a bigger shack.
Well, thank you.
You want a chair?
Yeah. Some new things we've added this year is more response on the updates. So the Bluetooth sensors are going to connect and are going to be a lot more quicker pound for pound when you're unloading on the cart. And also when you're local or close to a device, it'll pop up here in the bottom and you're going to be able to see how full everyone is instantly. So your device will connect instantly to the Bluetooth sensor.
So now that the building stuff is out of the way, Brad and I are going to come over here to the older grain bins. If you remember right, we were cleaning out rotten stuff out of the bottom of one of them. Well, we are going to seal up those bins with some tar around the bottoms of the bins so that maybe they won't leak.
I want you to look at this, see if you... It ain't setting up like I figured it should. It's still...
You got directions?
It's more like a contact where you put it on both sides and then...
Well, I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
It's peeling up.
Put it on there a little thicker then. So we got our bins sealed up, we think, patched up with tar. Hopefully that'll keep some of the water out. But now BJ and I are gonna start getting bins ready to put grain in. We gotta put the doors back together. These old bins, the door frames are rigid, but you can unbolt them to get in easier. Gotta do that. Gotta spray some bug juice around the edges of them, kill the bugs that are in them, and then well, that's pretty much it. It is Monday, the 26th. So you want to give us our
Hooray!
All right, that's the NFL report. So how'd they look this week? I see they
Look
got
like a champion.
got their first win.
Look like a champion.
Okay, so 1 and 2 champions, or 2 and 1, 1 and 2.
They're 1 and 2, but there's a lot of good teams that are 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of good teams.
How was those ones that beat them? The Rams? Who beat them last year?
The Rams beat them in the
Super Bowl?
that game that we're not allowed to say the name of.
Why?
It's copyright or something. Probably demonetize you.
Oh. A little dirty in there. As you can see, this bin has a lot of stuff in the floor, just stuff that's falling off the walls, so I'm going to get it cleaned out of here, and then we'll seal this one up, and she'll be good to go. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you would, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it, and leave us a thumbs up. That really helps this channel grow. Harvest it's actually started. This is a few days in the future. But the first harvest video will be out Saturday, which should be October the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Today's 29th. So, should be out Saturday, October the 1st, roughly 6 to 7 p.m. So everybody make sure you tune in for that. Let's blow this harvest series up. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.